from Chicago, Illinois, Tim Lucas.
Hello?
Hello.
So I'm walking out of the grocery store, and this boy yells at me, "Hey, mister, buy a raffle ticket for my soccer team." And I said, "But I don't want a soccer team." Yay! I met a guy from the Coast Guard, and he said the Coast Guard is trained. If they see somebody floating this way from Cuba, the Coast Guard yells out 3 words. Can you pitch? So how many of you like baseball? How many of you don't like baseball? How many of you didn't come here to answer questions? Yay! Speaking of shopping, I was shopping at a toy store and I saw a board game called What Would Jesus Do? But I saw that it cost $29.99. So I wrote on the sign, Jesus would wait till it was on sale. Hey, Jesus wouldn't pay retail, Jesus saves.
Yeah.
Yay! So I don't have any children. Yay! This lady at work had a child and said, "We're naming our daughter Nevaeh." Nevaeh, I said, "What's that?" Nevaeh is heaven, spelled backwards. I said, "Aw. Isn't that stupid?" So there's a lot of signs in front of the schools where I live, and the signs are drug-free, weapon-free area. And that's not right. When I went to school, we had to pay for drugs and weapons. Well, I didn't pay for drugs. Because you know the expression, experimented with drugs? I was part of the control group. And I didn't pay for weapons because I went to a military school. I went to a Catholic military high school. First they taught us to kill, then they taught us to feel guilty about it. It was Our Lady of Guns and Roses. Yay! So I had to use my GPS to get here, and the brand name of my GPS is Magellan, which means it would die in the Philippines. Too soon? I majored in history in college, and that was a mistake. It turns out there's no future in history. Thank you. Yes. So I should have majored in mathematics, then I could tell all my calculus jokes, but all my calculus jokes are derivative. So I was looking up #1 songs, wanted to know what was the #1 song 9 months before I was born. And it was by 3 Dog Night, Mama Told Me Not to Come. Thank you. But I really don't like music. That's why I listen to country. Because you know, when you play a country song backwards, you get your wife back, and your truck back, and your job back. But that's true about other kinds of music, like if you play an opera backwards, you wake up and realize you haven't wasted 4 hours. If you play jazz backwards, you get jazz. It was creeping up on me. You play jazz backwards, you get jazz. And if you play a rap song backwards, then you trust the police, you respect women, and you learn how to spell. A rapper who can't spell, that's ludicrous! Yay! Oh, I watch way too much television. I realized this when I saw my neighbor walking her dog. I went running out of the house going, bad dog, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that poo? Yay, that's my time, and I've been Tim Lucas from Chicago, Illinois.